Hey, Schmack and McGob, everybody. Joseph Manella, he asked me, he said, hey, I want you to pick your top 10 thrash albums, but you can't include the big four. So this doesn't have no Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, or Anthrax. Anthrax wouldn't make my list, by the way. Would the other... let me think. Yeah, of course, Slayer, Megadeth, yeah. Peace Sells would definitely make my top 10. But it's good that I'm not adding them, so I can add some other killer albums that would have been left off, like the Ultraviolence from Death Angel. It's not on the list, but I wish I could have put it on the list. Alice in Hell, Annihilator, Razor, Evil Invader. I'm trying to think. Tankard, Morning After. There's so many. There's so many that I'm leaving off. No, it sucks. But these are my top 10. I'm sticking to it. My 9 should be much higher, but it's not because these albums are so amazing. But my number 10, though I love it, and I put it above Death Angel and all that, Inferno Overkill, man. Eternal Overkill. Destruction. It's dirty, it's nasty, it's primitive thrash, and man, I had this way back in the day, and I worship this album. They have a lot of good records, but this is definitely my favorite one, and definitely belongs in the top 10. It wouldn't have made it if Megadeth. All right, this is my number 9, which should be much higher, because it is my favorite album from this band, and it is The Years of Decay, Overkill. This album is awesome. It should be higher. It really should be. This is a masterpiece. The best Overkill album. I don't think they've ever done anything as good since. My opinion. Years of Decay. Number 9. Alright, number 8. I'll tell you, man, this band I discovered when they opened for Deicide of all the bands, right? I never heard of them. And it was Deicide, Malevolent Creation. It was like a death metal show, but this band opened. And they're freaking amazing. Exhorter with Slaughter in the Vatican. I absolutely loved it. It is a gem. You know, another one that didn't make the list, I wish it would have, the first Rigor Mortis. Reanimate Me. Another one. I mean, God, there's so many great albums that deserve to be in my top 10. Those are honorable mentions. Right? But Slaughter in the Vatican, in my opinion, a must-have. Alright, this one, I don't think many will agree with me on this one, but I think this is their best album. Other people would say stuff like Pleasure to Kill, which is awesome, but mine is Endless Pain from Creator. Again, like the Destruction album, primitive, dirty, man, Total Death. Probably my favorite Creator song ever. Endless Pain from Creator. Masterpiece. Alright, this next one, I had it on vinyl, and I know I've showed it on Currently Cranking, and I even have a picture of me with it. Infernal Majesty, None Shall Defy. This album is fucking awesome, and they look like, you know, they're glam and shit, but they thrash hard, man. Ridiculous album cover, but I love Infernal Majesty with None Shall Defy. Alright, next. Let's see. What's next here? Alright. Man. Hell yeah. Tales of Terror from Hallows Eve. This is fucking amazing. Plunging to Megadeth. They spelled Megadeth wrong. They spelled it Megadeath. But Plunging to Megadeth and... God, there's so many good shit. There's so much good shit on here. I love Hallows Eve. You know, one time, me and my friends, 2 of my friends, we drove like about 4 hours to go see them. And when we got to the venue, they canceled. And they're like, hey, man, stay for the local band. We're like, fuck that, man. When we left. But I got to hang out with my friends all day. We jammed to metal on the way there, on the way back. But I never got to see Hallows Eve, and hopefully they'll reunite again and come to South Florida, damn it. Oh, Love Me Hell's Eve. All right. This one will be, I don't know, maybe not controversial because a lot of people do think it's their best one. And I got to say, they are the best of the German thrash bands. Agent Orange. I know a lot of people would probably say this is their best. I love their earlier stuff, but this album here is just thrash, dirty, killer perfection. Agent Orange, Sodom. All right, top 3. These 3 are so badass, and this one is so underrated. One of the greatest thrash albums ever made is Whiplash, Power and Pain. This album it's mind blowing. You know, on the 70 Tons of Metal cruise, they were on there, and I had dinner with them. You know, that dinner where the passengers, they were all sitting at a table, and I was like, oh man. And I just barged in. I was like, hey, man, can I join you guys? And yeah, sit down, man. Maybe because I was wearing my Whiplash shirt. I remember that, too. I got a picture with all of them. But this album, and I told them, man, Power and Pain, one of the greatest metal thrash albums ever. And it is my number 3. This album, man. Red Bomb, Warmonger, Power Thrashing Death. Oh, man, this is just Spit on Your Grave, Nailed to the Cross. Whiplash, Power and Pain, a must-have. All right, at number 3, I think I said, yeah, that ain't, I don't know, man. Maybe there's 11, I don't know. Number 3, we got to go with Bonded by Blood from Exodus. My God, this album. Not a bad song on it. Greatest Exodus album ever. Just awesome. This is like some reissue one, you know, with collages and shit, 2 vinyl. And it's amazing. I'm telling you, every song on here rules. Paul Bailoff, may he rest in peace. What an amazing, amazing, dirty. It sounds like, he sounds like he will attack you through the speakers, you know. Unbelievable vocals. I loved it. It's unique. It was a unique vocal. But man, Strike of the Beast. Those vocals on, God. Paul Bailoff, man, rest in peace. I got to meet him once. He had a broken leg. And I asked Jack Gibson later because he was on tour with him at the time. I was like, man, how did he break his leg? He said, nothing exciting. He was just walking off the tour bus, and that's how, well, sprained his ankle. That's what happened. All right, now we're at number 2. It's tough. Either one of them really is number 1. But, man, it was hard picking. Which one should I put at number 2? Again, this is like, you know, that scene in Goodfellas, right? The guys in the guys in the jail slicing that onion. The little slice, that's how close they are to each other. That little slice of onion. At number 2, ooh, this hurts to put this at number 2. And I just saw them. Darkness Descends from Dark Angel. This is a masterpiece. It's just a masterpiece. Every song. And I did see them back in the day, too. Open for Overkill was one of the time. I've seen them twice. And that was that Time Does Not Heal? I think it was Time Does Not Heal tour. But anyway, this album, my God, fucking The Darkness Descend, The Burning of Sodom, Merciless Death, Death is Certain, Life is Not, Perish in Flames. But there can only be a number 1, and it is my all-time favorite thrash band, period. And it's a shame what happened to them, because now there's nobody left in the band but the singer. But my favorite, and it is my favorite thrash album of all time, really. And this is the original pressing. I got the other pressing too, but this is the one from Mechanics. Eternal Nightmare from Violence. I bought this back in the day when it was new. What can I say? I mean, the sick, demented lyrics with even sicker, demented vocals from Sean Killian, which is an acquired taste. Some people don't get it, and some people, like me, worship it. And this album is relentless. It's just all cylinders all the way through. You know, Kill on Command, Serial Killer, My Silent Grave, That's Where You Lay, Con in the Corner, Phobophobia. This whole album, the whole thing, Bodies on Bodies. That is it. Joseph Manella, that is my top 10 thrash albums that does not include the Big Four, which is cool, because if it included the Big Four, 3 of them would make the list. Fistful of Metal would definitely be an honorable mention, but Master of Puppets, Rain and Blood, and Peace Sells all have to be in there. And Rain and Blood is not even my favorite Slayer album, but it's more historic. I'm not going to lie to myself. Just because I like Hell Awaits and Show No Mercy more, doesn't take away the fact that it's the greatest thrash album ever. And it would probably... yeah, it would probably go over Eternal Nightmare. Hate to say it, but that's probably what would happen. Anyway, there you go, Joseph Manella, and everybody out there, thank you for watching. If you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel and ring that little notification bell. And press like on the video, because that's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to thrash metal, and schmack 'em a gob.